sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Hey.
Who are you
Who's
gonna
next?
be?
Who? What?
Pick your character.
Pirate lady.
Can that be the green guy?
Yeah.
Wolf.
He, she, or they.
He.
You know me.
So Blue is really not blue.
Nope.
Can the female be considered a male?
Yep.
Yes.
That's interesting.
And we had. Ooh. Voice went.
We
It
have,
started.
it's been 20 seconds,
Puberty.
Blue.
It knows. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the monster prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Brenda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal.
Yes.
Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam Deline, 400, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date. Even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart.
That moment when
But
I
as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and
That-
we were ready to start.
that moment when I realized I'm the only female in the call. Fuck.
It's okay.
Welcome to Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever. Trademark. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Be a visionary. What will the next big social media craze be? Oh, this one again. I'm going with Robert.
So now I get to click
Pick.
Well, you tell me which one you want.
the bottom one.
King it or draw. Rico Goras.
Sounds
Bullshit!
the coolest.
Bullshit. Charming, wealthy, and smart. What would be the coolest prize you could find in your box of cereal? Tiny piece of sharp metals. Every scoop will be full of thrill and danger. Ooh. A sample of a more nutritious breakfast option, so people are encouraged to stop eating that colorful crap. The phone number of that sexy tiger on the front of the box. He's so passionate about breakfast and health, and he's surely also a great lover. I want a tiny piece of sharp metal.
I want the sexy tiger, please.
I also want the shiny metal.
I thought you wanted
I want the
sexy
shiny
tiger.
I want the shiny tiger.
What would be a killer accessory? A corpse, if I could ever get that ending. A necklace with your own name, in case you forget. Fancy brass knuckles, sunglasses, at night. Coolness itself. Shiny armor and a fabulous purse made from the skin of your worst enemy. Oof. Shiny armor.
I also want shiny armor.
Shiny armor.
Fabulous purse made from the skin of your worst enemy.
Wait, who are the other people?
Those are the characters.
Oh,
That last question basically just gets you a bonus towards them. Okay, so you have various stats: your smarts, boldness, creativity, charm, fun, and money. Money is a stat. How high you have one is how likely you are to succeed at doing something. So having more money can be a good thing, but you can also spend money in the shop to buy various bonuses once it starts popping up. Each dateable character has 2 stats that they need to be built up that's generally based on their personality. I still don't know which one it is for each person, but it's not too hard to kind of figure it out as you go. You go to the auditorium to build up your creativity, the class to build up your smarts, you go to the library to earn money, you go outdoors to earn fun, you go to the gym to build your charm, and you go to the bathroom to build up your boldness.
That's officially the most conclusive tutorial Blue has ever given anyone on this game.
Welcome!
Interesting.
I'm really low in creativity.
I can't really hear because of the music though.
Yeah, it's too late to turn it down. I really hate that about this. Get back to the options once you're in.
Can you open your volume mixer and lower hideout a little bit? And bring Skype up?
Who, me?
Yeah, it might help. You hear us over. Because we're coming through Skype, so.
Oh, you told me to mute Skype.
No, I actually meant mute you and hideout, but you muted yourself in Skype, but you can hear us through Skype. Or else you wouldn't be hearing us right now, because we're muted in hideout. So you can open your mixer and then drag Skype up and hideout down a little.
See, that helps out a lot, thank you.
Oh my god.
Yay!
I can hear you so much better now, too.
Yeah, thank you. Alright.
Audio quality jumps up.
I
Well, that's
never go to
good.
the gym. I'm gonna do that. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. You're minding your own business when Miranda comes rushing up,
Shit.
clearly distraught.
Most terrible news, friend! I have just watched the documentary Game of Thrones, and now I fear for my own royal family. I did not realize how susceptible we might be to our random acts of treachery, how often we romance our siblings. Navi, I'm not really upset. I don't want to be shot in the chest by a crossbow while sitting on the toilet. That doesn't sound proper at all. Please help me put my poor mind at ease. How can I possibly identify potential traitors in my court?
Keep an eye out for classic signs, shifty eyes, hooded black cloaks, holding knives and fog. Pretty much everybody's a traitor. Just spin a bottle and whoever points at, kill them.
I like that one.
But Miranda is so excited by your advice that she skips out on school and goes to try it out immediately. The next day, she finds you in the hall, clearly overwhelmed.
The most wondrous, glorious news, friend. The traitor is caught. The kingdom is saved. If not for your shrewd method of detecting, I might have never discovered the treachery of Balthazar the Loyal. He raised me from an infant, tried to teach me right from wrong, never betrayed my father nor myself. The perfect cover for a traitor. I might have gone my whole life without knowing his true nature, had not the spinning bottle cut through his layers of deceit. Would you like to accompany me to the execution later? There'll be popcorn.
Hey, popcorn!
Popcorn makes everything better.
The popcorn is very good. You try not to think too much about whether Balthazar was actually guilty. Either way, you gain +2 fun and +1 charm. Where would you like to go?
Who?
You.
You.
I can't see, but I'm gonna pick the bathroom.
Unfortunately, this happens from time to time, and I don't know why. I tried Googling it.
That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom just because you respect no authority. I guess
Am I
some
dead?
people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You get +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. After you've finished doing your business, you hear a commotion in the next stall. It'd be polite to just ignore it and move on. Unfortunately, a cave troll taught you manners, so you kicked the door open. Miranda and Liam are huddled around some bathroom graffiti, and they seem confused. Maybe it's the password to a highly exclusive event?
But what if people aren't smart enough to figure it out? Why make it a secret?
Well, obviously they don't want outsiders to get in.
Father's beard. That's how it starts.
What starts?
The revolution! They're having a coup!
No. It's probably like a party or something.
Parties? That's exactly what revolutions are about. I'm too young to have a revolution.
You're not sure why this random piece of bathroom scrawl is so important, but this is a great opportunity to impress them both. You confidently tell them.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with isn't it obvious? It's an elusive download code for the internet's hottest media dating sim, Human Prom.
Aw.
You take a deep breath and start the tale of Human Prom. When you mention that it's a dating sim, Liam stops you. A dating sim? That's so last decade. Too old to be cool, but too young to be vintage.
Last decade? That was the second anniversary of the third shooting of the Revolution's 11th in Command. It can't be a coincidence. I'm calling Father.
You hear a plane. It flies by, and in a second, a fairy treehouse bursts out in flames.
What?
Fairy
What?
dust falls down on your classmates, the ash of your mistakes, a glittery reminder that you're responsible for innocent fairy deaths.
Oh my god.
This one is on you, literally. Miranda's dad charges you for the rocket. You lose -2 money and -1 fun.
Oh.
Wait, why do I lose money for a bathroom? I
You
just
had to
wanted
pay
to
for
take a
the missile.
shit.
I want to go to the library.
With the rusty pipe.
Yes.
That day, you spent some time on the library PCs managing your start kicker. You deceived lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain plus 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, and you keep only +2 money. As you survey the library, you notice Vera, whose snakes are hissing and spit. Oh, accidentally clicked.
This shit is getting so old. Every time I go on a dark arts forum, I have to deal with sexist trolls. Trying to call me out and prove that I'm fake dark arts girl. Oh yeah, you like Lich King so much. Name 3 of their earliest curses. You probably just take pictures of yourself with cursed artifacts to get attention. Wow, I'm relating to this. As if I can't want to murder people in obscure occult ways just because I'm a female. Please. I'm so sick of dealing with the sexist bullshit when all I want to do is use magic to make people suffer. I don't even know what to do. I should write a heated essay just decrying sexism. An essay so heated it melts their eyeballs. Melts the eyeballs of anyone who reads it. You don't need to prove your love of dark arts. Just go out and enjoy them. Also, I should totally come with you. Melted eyeballs. That
So smart.
is an excellent idea. I can start by giving a background context and talking about RuneGate. When the Siren published a book of runes, and everyone got way too obsessed with looking into the lives of the men she drowned. And then go on to explain that this is what women in the dark arts face every day, and that no one believes that we can use curses. And that where I'll lay in the curse that we... Wait, what? And that's where I'll lay in the curse that will melt everyone's eyeballs out. I think I'll start by talking about how hard women work to be taken seriously while draining the... God damn it! Stop talking! Draining the pigment from their irises. Then I'll move up to explaining how damaging sexist attitudes are while having the flame consume their pupils. Miranda's so much more fun to voice.
Quick as a fierce feminist flash, Vera has published her essay online. It goes viral with literally impossible speed. An essay that literally melted my eyeballs out. So painful and so dark artsy. This gal really knows her stuff, writes one chupacabra. I will never see women as unworthy of the dark arts ever again, says a formerly sexist sea serpent. I will never see women at all. I'll never see anything. I have no eyeballs. Whoa! Keyboard smash. Writes a lick because he's blind now and can't see the keyboard, which you assume means I may have lost my vision, but I gained new perspective.
Yeah, it blurred out.
Wow. I have no idea how many minds I could change just with my writing. Oh god.
Still blurred. Yeah, see, okay, you have the Bible.
It's like they say, have the serenity to accept the things you can't change, courage to change things you can, and the wisdom to know when to melt some sexist assholes' eyes out of their faces.
Yeah.
Look! Buzz Feasting on Brains published... Oh, God. An article about the 10 most savage points in my essay, and also how to make your corneas stop melting down your face. Let's read it together. Ah, the friends who melt people's eyeballs together go to prom together. That's a saying, right? Whatever. +2 boldness and +1 fun are yours.
Yeah.
Great places. Everybody chooses an object. Say your object out loud for the rest of players before clicking.
Vibrator.
Ah.
Wait, we just pick a random object?
Yep. Toilet paper roll.
Left shoe?
Left shoe. Player orders decided based on how likely it would be for people who would think you were a wizard if you traveled back in time to the Middle Ages with only the selected object.
I win!
Yep.
My left shoe wins.
Toilet paper roll and a left shoe.
Definitely you. You're definitely second.
Then I think
Paper you can wipe your ass with.
It's hygienic.
Lunch.
Oh god. Something very weird
That's
just
glitchy.
happened. Okay, it just popped back. Cool. Where do I want to sit? Fuck, give me the Slayer.
So the cat is the shop.
Yeah.
And she'll start popping up. Slayer. Find the Slayer sitting alone at a table. Is she even a student or what?
Wait, you're choosing to sit with me? For some reason, no one ever intentionally sits next to me. I usually have to ambush them and threaten to kill them. I wonder why. It's a mystery.
I actually really like the way she looks.
Anyway, I'm really happy. I'm flattered that... actually... wouldn't give a shit about you under any normal circumstance. But today I'm on a quest. Yeah, that's right. I'm not emotionally vulnerable. I'm just on a quest to slay a werewolf of Wall Street. And I need a monster sidekick. You're going to help me, obviously. I just need to know what your class is. Are you a fighter, a mage, a cleric? Out with it.
No, you're something much better. You're a...
I am a party smith. A party smith? How's that gonna craft a... Or how's being able to craft a wicked party from nothing gonna help me slay the werewolf of Wall Street?
Distractions.
Oh well, I already committed to bringing you along. I suppose you can be my scrappy comic relief.
Clearly the Slayer is uninitiated in the mysteries of the Party Smith. You set out to prove her wrong. By organizing a party so baller that only a fool would miss it, you've managed to lure the Werewolf of Wall Street out into the open. But what he doesn't know is that the guest list for your party included basically just a fuck ton of knives and wolfsbane. The wolf dies how he lived, high as balls on cocaine.
Alright. Well, that was probably a fluke, but I'll hit you up if we do a sequel or a spin-off. And let me know if you want to sit with me at lunch again.
You probably won't, but who knows? The world is a crazy place. For your top-notch party smithing, you gain +4 fun.
Ooh. So I assume I read that?
Oh yeah, that's all you.
Oh, okay. Listen, Blue. You can totally sit with us. I just hope you don't bring a gun to a bazooka fight.
Yeah, we're showing off our best flask. Well, not the best flask exactly, but the best contents.
Good God, are literal actual flasks of alcohol openly allowed in the school cafeteria? Are there no rules? Apparently not, because Polly starts setting a series of flasks down on the table.
Okay, so this is beer, my WC wine, whiskey, ethyl alcohol, the soul of an infant.
Ha! Weak. This is a radioactive
Absinthe.
absinthe. This is fire. And this is literal poor life choices.
Okay, but this one has another smaller flask inside. It's the ultimate flask.
What?
They could probably go on like this for goddamn ever. Maybe you can cut in with the craziest thing of all. But think carefully about whom you want to impress with your flask contents. Ready for the most hardcore badass thing? This flask contains an ancient genie that grants 3 wishes, but before drinking it, because I don't give a fuck, I grant my own damn wishes. Want to get a dope party started? This flask has ultra whiskey, which you can only get when you get 2 bottles of the best purest whiskey and make them mate. I want to mate my whiskeys.
I
Heck
kind
yeah,
of want to
sorry.
see that.
Heck yeah, let's rage! I've always wanted to make ultra whiskey, but I could not get my whiskey bottles to fuck.
What?
I tried everything. Mood lighting, sultry music, chainsaws, you know, all that cliche romantic stuff. But it seemed nigh impossible to get them to make the sweet whiskey love. I almost started to think inanimate objects can't have sex, but I have tons of sex with inanimate objects, so that's just silly. Fuck if that's not true! If you can't make Whiskey X whiskey turn into Ultra Wix whiskey, we should definitely apply the principle all over the damn place. God damn.
What?
2 cars make a limousine. An orgy of iPhones to become iPhone XXX, the most advanced update possible. Duh. A microwave and a Russian novel get a pair of designer shoes?
Okay.
Can't wait to create a doper stuff than the world can... can't wait to create doper stuff than the world can even handle, probably.
Well, the world probably doesn't need to worry about handling it because there's no way you can pull that insanity off. But yay for plans with Polly.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So,
Rando
I guess I just pick a table.
Yep.
Bottom left.
As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware.
Unblur.
Who's doing Scott?
I can't read it. I would do it, but I can't read it.
Oh, what's this one for?
That is a... I can barely read it. What is that word?
Forking spoon?
That is a forking spoon. It's a spoon for forking up your forks so that you don't have to...
What?
God, it just blurred real bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
I tried. I was fighting
I
through
see
it.
touch.
You don't have to touch them with your fingers. And that one? Anything?
Wait, no, it came back. No, it went away. Come back!
And that's a tuning fork.
Yeah, I saw that's a tuning. Wait. It is being a dick
We wanna
tonight.
play on Parsec again.
I don't know, because Parsec, I couldn't even get it to work. I just wish I knew why it did this.
It's an internet problem. Honestly.
Did we get it to work with me hosting the call? I couldn't remember.
I don't remember either.
We could try that.
Could try that.
Okay. I'm going to recall hideout.
Okay. Wait, am I still on Skype?
No,
Yeah.
yeah, you're good.
Not?
No, you're good. You're good.
Do I hang up too?
Yes.
Click. Video latency. Accept.
Huh. Okay.
Hello.
Yay.
All right. We good?
Yeah, I can see it.
The tuning fork. That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure if only I could read. It's for making sure all of the silverware is tuned to A minor as is proper.
What about this one?
That's the dairy knife. It's for milk.
Wow. Do people ever invent new silverwares?
All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon.
A genius of true subtlety. Genius and subtlety are your middle fucking names. You suggest
have
the
two middle
ultimate new
names?
You do.
silverware.
I would go with the salad herb.
Blue?
Hello?
Salad harp?
Yeah, the salad herb on the top.
Oh, is it blurry for you now? Wait,
No.
no, you're hosting it. How could it be a harp for salad? Sorry. Why is no one... I have to cover my own stupidity. Shut up!
I'm sorry.
Why has no one thought of this before?
Because it's hard to eat salad with a harp.
Cretin! Who said anything about eating?
Isn't that what silverware is for?
Perish the thought. The true purpose of silverware is to give your hands something to do while you elegantly avoid your food. And nothing's more elegant than playing a subtle lament on a harp while your serfs eat your salad for you.
You know, I
My
never
serfs-
thought of it like that.
My serfs will finish my lunch for me, and I'm off to have a harp commissioned.
Miranda takes you harp shopping with her. It's a real bonding experience. Afterwards, you both ignore a salad together at a fancy restaurant. Trade places.
So wait, I'm paying for the salad and I'm not even gonna eat anything?
Nope.
Exactly.
You have serfs do that for you. You're pursuing Miranda. Get used to it.
Everybody choose a movie.
Ooh.
Solo a Star Wars story.
Jurassic Park!
Flubber.
Player orders decided based on how weird it would be to watch porn based on the selected movie. Well, there's definitely already Star Wars porn out there.
I'd say
Definitely,
Flubber.
yeah.
I would say Flubber.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like I've read so many dino smut books from Amazon, which is something I just
still weirder than Star Wars porn.
Still say Flubber wins that definitely.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. Where to? Outdoors is the shop.
I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be good. I went to the bathroom last time. I'm gonna go to class this time.
Yes.
Wow, nobody picks class.
I did.
That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts.
Can't even spell smarts.
You see Miranda looking much deeper in thought than she usually is in a classroom. She's also talking aloud under her breath.
And that's why you must recognize the evil of the air people. No. That's why you must recognize the evil of the air people.
She needs more salad.
That's why you must recognize the evil of air people. Oh, hello, Wolf. Have you recognized the evil of the air people? Spooky High is so useless. 99.99999% of the time. The only thing that are really of any interest are meeting potential suitors and preparing for prom. And now, seizing this opportunity to turn everyone in school against the air people? Mrs. the Loch Ness Monster said we could do our presentation on whatever we were most passionate about, and there's nothing which I'm more passionate about than defeating the air people!
Lord.
I simply cannot stand by as this monster race consistently showers at night instead of the morning. Puts more jelly than peanut butter on their sandwiches. And refuses to accept Daddy as the rightful king and overlord, even after his second invasion. It's so important to me that the rest of the class recognizes the horrors of these I'm not really upset, honey.
She's a fish.
Feathery... Yeah.
I now realize why she's so upset about people who fly.
These feathery, guacamole-hating socialist upstarts. What's the best way to get everyone on my side?
Tell everyone that the air people doesn't tag their spoilers.
Yeah.
Not so creative.
That is so what I would have picked. Aha! Yes, that's exactly how to get to the hearts of high schoolers. The genocides my kingdom have committed are nothing compared to the agony of coming across an untagged spoiler. That is true! Surely my classmates will see the unchecked plot twist exposures as a sign that the air people are monsters! The monsters that they are.
I mean, technically you're all monsters, aren't you? Isn't this spooky high school? Aren't you trying to go to Monster Prom? Whatever. The point is, Miranda ends up giving a bomb.com presentation full of very convincing propaganda.
Today, I'm going to tell you about the absolute worst enemy, the air people.
Oh god.
They hate all chocolate and love pineapple on their pizza, like sociopaths. My father has invaded the Air Kingdom no less than 4 times, and yet they still refuse to submit to the Mer people's rule.
I gotta pause it for a second. How does her father, who is most likely a fish, get to their kingdom, which is most likely in a tree?
I have
Surfs.
no idea. Yeah, surfs.
Tsunamis.
Yeah. Hey,
Okay.
Mary, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but kind of sounds like your kingdom may be... Remember when all of those explosions, sports of the
What?
episode, sorry. Remember when all the episodes of Sport of Seas were leaked? It was the air people. What? No, it wasn't, Miranda. You were behind that. Was I? Yes. You were. I love him. I love arguing with myself. You were insulted that they described Riviana the Underclaw, mother of rats, as the most beautiful princess in the world. That when you wanted everyone to know that, in fact, you are the most beautiful princess. In all fairness, I am the most beautiful princess. But what about our childhood, when people revealed early that it was Professor Lurefish who was murdered in Gavin Bell Tower in the Bell Tower of Hell? That was... Oh, that's you. I'm so used to reading everything!
That was you, Miranda. I'll never forgive you. For it. And I could never forget.
Me? Why ever would I do such a thing?
You were shoving it in our faces that you got an advanced copy because your dad's royalty. So you ruined every moment of the book for us.
But, Scott, what about when you recorded the big sports game and then someone told you the score before you could watch it?
Miranda, that was also you. You did that because I forgot to bow to you in the hallway.
Wow.
Yeah, seriously. I think I'm on the air people side on this one.
Miranda bursts into tears and runs out of the room, mumbling about how this is all the fault of the stupid air and stupid wolf.
Okay, I
Oh,
like your
wolf.
choice.
You lose -2 smarts and -1 charm.
Me! I want to go... I think to the library again, because I think Vera likes monies.
That day, you spend some time on library PCs playing some good old online poker.
You know, I think you
Gambling's
just
like a
lost
stupid
money.
and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money.
Never mind.
As you walk down the hallway trying to beat a level of Bone Crush on your foe, you run smack into Vera, also engrossed in her phone.
Sure, feel free to read over my shoulder. You wouldn't understand the chart anyway. Miranda's been mouthing off about being a princess again, as if it's so amazing. She's a princess underwater. You know what's underwater? Sea slugs and fish shit. You know what's not underwater? This school. Why should birthright matter when there's so many other factors that determine a person's worth? Their beauty, their cruelty, their business sense, and using all these factors, I divided the school into cools and uncools. Now I just need to find a way to reinforce the superiority of the cools over the uncools.
Straws.
The uncool students should have to carry the cool students from class on chassis. Rotting squid should be thrown at the uncool students to remind them how uncool they are. Yes.
Bold.
It's true. The uncool students should really start taking the responsibilities for being the worst. And Miranda uses fear-mongering tactics all the time. She shouldn't have a stranglehold on that, so to speak. And maybe I could throw squid at them and then sell a squid repellent. That way I can profit off their humiliation.
How are you gonna do it? What?
Yeah.
By the end of the week, most students have at least a black eye or 8. Some students are spiders. From being bombarded with squid. Vera, meanwhile, has created a thriving startup based on the distribution of squid repellent. Turns out dead squid being used as projectiles aren't really repelled by scent. But it also turns out that student body at the school is really, really gullible. Vera gains money and status, and you gain +2 money as royalties for your idea, and +1 smarts.
Rad.
Good job.
Thanks. Where are you gonna go?
I was gonna go outdoors. Boldness. That day you visit the bathrooms to take a number 2. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Look at you, you crazy bastard. You gain +2 boldness, probably +1 staphylococcus, and a slight chance +1 STD. Miranda, oblivious to everything that's happened, approaches you, weeping.
Have you seen the news? The most dreadful thing has happened. The Lemurian monarchy has been overthrown. King Kraken no longer sits on the... Okay. The King Kraken no longer sits upon the throne of gold and baby skulls. Those filthy revolutionaries are saying that he stole their daughters and ate their sons and forced everyone to work for free in uranium mines. So he made a few shrewd financial decisions. That's no reason to depose him. If some innocent kidnapping and slave labor was enough to get the peasants in an uproar, I shudder to think of my own kingdom. Do you think my people might resent being forced to hold up the corner of the palace where the foundation is crumbling? Do you think that 100% income tax on the random cannonballs we fire into the village might be taken as something other than an expression of goodwill?
Yes?
No. You're good. Don't worry about it.
Could this plague of civil unrest infect my own domain? Perish the thought. I am inconsolable. Console me. How might I safeguard my kingdom against the fate of the good King Kraken?
Replace all your subjects with mindless robots. I built a robot army a few months ago, and I still have the plans. Give all your subjects belly rubs. Fishes love belly rubs.
I feel
robots.
I feel like I know what you want to answer, but you know that it's not the good answer. This is fantastic! An army of good little robots to replace those pesky serfs. I bet they won't complain when we don't feed them for 2 weeks because we're having a party. And we'll finally be free to grind all of our subjects up into a paste and sell them as dolphin-safe tuna, like we've always wanted. Thank you! You have truly done a good deed today.
I'm not sure.
You just killed an entire, civilization.
Yeah. You have serious doubts as to the actual goodness of your deed. But hey, that's why you drink. You gain +2 creativity and +1 money from tuna sales. That weekend, something happened to...
Me.
Keto.
Me!
Oh.
You're hanging out with some of your absolute best buds.
Fuck.
Or at least people who seem to tolerate you for now. Miranda, Vera, Scott, Bloo, and Wolf. Suddenly, an interdimensional rift opens. Uh-oh.
Oh no. Fuck.
Hmm?
Good God, this had better not be... Wow, she reacted the same...
Fear not, my loves, for it is I, the interdimensional prince, here to save you.
Oh, hi again, buddy.
Not him. He's always so damn delusional. I certainly like my suitors to court me with great passion, of course, but ideally I prefer it done without attempting to kidnap me, which I have a feeling he's about to do.
Kidnap you? No, no, my sweet strawberry daiquiris. I am here to save you.
Save us from what, you lunatic?
Why, your humdrum existence in this useless place of learning where no learning is done. From your repetitive adventures and mundane love-related tasks, I'm here to take you somewhere entirely new, full of unlimited choices. Soldiers, do your rescuing. From out of the interdimensional rift pours an army of soldiers who surround Miranda, Vera, and Scott. For their own protection. Looks like you're going to need to re-rescue them from their unwanted rescue. Fighting this many soldiers could be tricky, but luckily you're an expert at the most powerful soldier fighting technique of all. The Dirty Double Dragon Dance.
Hell yeah, I am.
Sounds,
Yeah.
Less luckily, your partner Pablo was killed after using the dance to save you from a three-headed cougar. During Double Dragon 2, Pablo and Kita are back. And you can't perform it alone. If you could, it wouldn't be called the Double Dragon Dance. Time to grab one of your other friends to perform this bold and daring dance with you. But which one will be up to the challenge?
In that moment, you realize a shocking truth. Pablo survived the cougar attack, but was badly disfigured. He went through many, many rounds of plastic surgery and is now known as Bloo. Wolf is so incredible at the Dirty Double Dragon Dance that he won the Monsters Have Monsters talent with it, and his partner also seemingly died in a freak cougar accident, so you're perfect for each other. Wolf!
It's like it's fate.
The soldiers glare menacingly, surrounding your other three friends more closely. You and Wolf link hands and begin the Dirty Double Dragon Dance. You do the worm, you do throw axles, you twerk, and you twirl. Before too long, all the soldiers have been killed by dance. How dare you defeat all my soldiers with that incredible, incredible dance? Come to think of it, maybe I'll marry Kita, or Wolf.
No.
You're both very, very talented and attractive. I wish you luck in getting through this repetitive game of life.
Oh, huzzah! Saved at last! That was a close one.
He's gone already. I'll miss him. He's so strong. I bet he could have been great on sports team.
Seriously, Scott? He's a creep.
But he was trying to rescue us.
I know, buddy. Come on. Let's all go celebrate our freedom from freedom. Yes! Thank you ever so much for saving us from being saved, Kita and Wolf.
That dance was the awesomest. You'll have to teach it to me sometime.
Then you all hear some kind of voice coming from nowhere, and the voice says, Double Dragon 3, Kita and Wolf get double dates in theaters next March.
Whoa! That was like a movie trailer thing. Are we really characters in a movie? Does that mean I'm like an underpaid female lead? Huzzah!
Why is she happy about that?
Because it's Miranda.
A narrator voiceover. That's flaccid, sloppy writing. What's this, a Charlie Kaufman movie? I'm out. Oh, and you both gain +3 boldness.
Sweet.
Great places! Everybody choose an occupation. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Porn star.
Ah.
Gynecologist.
It's kind of like a porn star.
Yeah, I know. I'll change mine.
You get to play with a lot of pussy.
Garbage man.
Bartender.
Ooh.
Their order set based on how boring a VR simulator based on the selected occupation would be.
Well, they already sell porn star. Blue, what was
So
yours?
I'm not first.
Garbage man.
Yeah, that one probably.
Definitely bartender VR game. So
There's actually VR bartender games.
yep.
There's
Dude.
definitely porn games.
Oh yeah.
Auditorium is the shop.
Who is it? Okay, yeah.
That day during recess, start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there were like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's rad party.
All in 30
You get
minutes?
fun. You notice Liam and Polly taking a break from the rave. You dance over to join them.
Yo! We were just talking about the insane music festival we're going to this weekend. You're going, right?
Shit, you forgot to get tickets. They're probably all sold out now, and there's no way you can afford to pay a scalper. Obviously, you tell them you're going, though. You've never let the truth get in the way of talking to hotties.
Yes! I can't wait. All my favorite bands are going to be there. Boo Radley, Imagine a Fucking Dragon, an actual dead mouse.
I want to see Imagine a Fucking Dragon.
Me too.
I want to see a dead mouse.
Personally, I'm most excited about Veggie Scales. Their lead guitarist is a cucumber. It's never been done before.
Hello, friends. What are we talking about? Is it a grand ball? Oh, sort of. It's like a grand ball, except everyone's more naked and the dancing is sexier and there's a lot more drugs. What is drugs?
You know what? You wouldn't understand. It's a peasant thing. No, wait! This is perfect. If you can convince Liam and Polly to invite Miranda to the music festival, maybe she'll cover your ticket too. Party happens in the forest, and no party virgins to be bewildered by it. You know, guys, if we bring Miranda, her royal status will give us diplomatic immunity. Ooh.
Those are both very good.
Party virgins!
Yeah.
So charming.
Well, neither of us are virgins.
Nah, being a virgin is so last century.
You know what that means, Liam.
That we should hope being a virgin doesn't become cool again, since we would have to come up with a way to re-virgin ourselves.
What? No, it means we're taking Miranda to the festival. Hooray! I'm overjoyed despite still not knowing what we're doing.
Oh, yes, of course. I can't wait to teach her how to complain about the sound mixing and lineup.
And I can't wait to show her the Molly Pit.
No.
That sounds very sensual.
Don't you mean the mosh pit?
Aw, Liam, sometimes you're cute.
You all ditch the rest of your classes to explain music festivals to Miranda. It takes 8 hours, 12 diagrams, and an elaborate puppet show, but she's finally ready to party. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity.
Good lord.
I'm gonna hope 13 money is enough.
Yeah.
And go. Well, I don't know if I want to buy anything because I think Miranda would like. Not Miranda. Vera. I don't know. I don't know what stats Vera needs.
Probably creativity and money.
Oh, my creativity sucks. What's creativity?
Yep. The auditorium.
Fuck!
All you got money is.
I don't want to go to the shop.
Get her more money.
Yeah, library. Fuck it.
That day, you spend some time on the library PCs, mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to +$2 million, which is unfortunately equal to +2 monster dollars. So, +2 money.
Yay.
You're making your daily protection payment to Vera when suddenly... Everyone, stop what you're doing and look at my majestic visage!
Fuck. The interdimensional prince. Muscling in on my territory, are you?
Not at all, my darling Viperous. I'm here strictly in a business capacity.
Business, you say? I'm all ears, except for my snakes, which are all tongue and teeth.
It's simple economics, my love. You're an aspiring crime kingpin. I'm a prince. I propose a merger. A merger of our resources, our minds, our bodies, and our spirits.
I really don't like how you accentuated bodies there, Blue. Interesting.
Oh no, Vera's getting out her calculator. If she decides this merger is financially viable, good luck asking her to prom. But how will you undermine Vera's confidence in the prince's financial status?
Carl.
Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be Carl.
Carl!
Where's his hands, Carl?
Smart.
Before we draw up the contract, I hope you don't mind providing a full accounting of your assets.
Of course not, my dear. As you can see from this spreadsheet, my entire kingdom is owned by someone named Carl.
Let me see that. You idiot. Carl isn't a person, it's a computer algorithm. It probably stands for something like computerized autonomous robotic light bulb?
Yes, Vera. Nope, doesn't stand for anything. It's just Carl. You gain +2 boldness, +1 smarts.
Me. I'm gonna go to the gym.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense, both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other team leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team, and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win, and you take +2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous. You notice Liam and Miranda talking to Coach. They actually seem to be enjoying gym for a change. Something must be terribly wrong. You go over to see what it is. Who's voicing Coach?
I don't really know how to do a tiger.
Oh, Blue does.
Hold on.
It's gotta warm up to it, I guess.
Oh, yes.
I'm really I want to hear this.
It's worth. It's worth.
Well, now, I'm all for inspiring athleticism in the hearts of the youth, but allowing you to make up your own sport seems a bit unorthodox, don't you think?
That's your coach? Is he compensating?
Oh, but ordinary sports are ever so dull and unrefined. I'm sure we two could do much better.
I've already got an idea, actually. I've had an idea for a sport since before there were even sports.
How old is he?
Like 400.
400 something. I call it art. No teams, no rules, just pure creative expression. I'll be the quarterback, of course.
Art. Brilliant! We'll play it with watercolors and sequins, and there'll be a sports bard and a goalie and a goalie laureate and...
It's so good to see you kids getting enthusiastic with some physical exercise, but I gotta say, art doesn't really sound like a sport. Why, it doesn't have the word ball anywhere in it.
That's easily solved. We'll call it art ball.
Oh, well, yes, obviously that's much better. But let me ask you this. How do you score points in art ball, huh?
Liam and Miranda both look at each other, totally stumped. Their dreams hang in the balance. Time to step in.
My turn. Oh god. I would have to go with second one.
See, the points beside us all along. So charming.
My God, you're right. I've become so obsessed with the points out there that I've forgotten about the points in here. You kids have taught me a valuable lesson today. From now on, points are hereby banned from all our sporting events, at least until I forget I said this.
Does that mean we can make art ball a varsity sport?
Of course, the only real sport, after all, is togetherness.
What?
Liam and Miranda throw themselves into recruiting a team. Coach bans points. The way your team was doing this year, hardly anyone notices the difference. You gain +2 charm, +1 boldness.
I totally won that.
Trade places!
Yes.
Everybody, something cool. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players before clicking.
Um,
Norman Reed.
Aww.
Redis, or whatever his last name is.
Can it be a phrase?
It could be anything cool.
I'm the fastest man alive.
An ice cube!
Player orders said based on how weird it would be to find the selected thing as the prize of a Happy Meal.
The
I
fastest
don't
man
want to be
alive
a
would
Happy
be
Meal.
weird? Shit, they're all kind of... this might have to be a random.
At
Blue,
the
what
way
was yours?
Great Hideo Kojima's going, I could entirely find Norman Reedus a Happy Meal.
That's very true. Random.
Yeah, I think this is random. Blue, Kita, Wolf.
Aww. I still feel like I would be very hard to be put into a Happy Meal.
Yes.
The ice cube would melt.
It's okay, there's multiples.
You approach Scott and Polly's table to find them crouched behind a pile of jelly desserts, plotting.
Think, bros, if you're here, bro. Come on, join our huddle.
Maybe you're curious about our huge pile of jelly jam gelatinous dessert cups? Well, want to know more? We're going for the jelly prize!
Yeah, we're gonna win it. If we collect the foil cover 100 jelly desserts, we'll be the lucky winners of...
One free jelly dessert! Ah!
Wait a minute. You've got to buy 100 of them to get one free.
Ah!
Yeah.
But right now we're stuck. We've only got 99. That means we need...
One more, Scott. We need one more.
We need one more!
You'd give them your jelly dessert, but you've already threw it at a bird person you hate. Guess you've got to make a choice. Steal the final jelly dessert from the jelly dessert factory. Make like a puppy, dog, and bag. All things are sweeter when achieved through pity.
What is it doing?
I don't know, it's doing the blurry thing again.
It's like blur, unblur, like rapidly.
But isn't stealing wrong?
No, Scott! That's a myth! Like hangovers and the afterlife.
But
You're dead.
if the afterlife isn't real, why are you a ghost?
There's no time for metaphysics, Scott. We've got a heist to plan!
No, Coach says stealing is wrong. Unless you're stealing a ball, or a base, or a victory from the jaws of defeat. Actually, it seems like sports is mostly about stealing.
Well, that settles it. Time for stealing!
One fake boss, one real woolly mammoth, and a brutal running gun battle. You finally secure one illicit jelly cup. Why? Which you turn in, along with your 99 other jelly cups, for one free jelly cup. Scott is too upset by all the violence, so you split your free jelly cup with Polly. Worth it.
Shit.
Hunter!
You're eating your lunch, minding your own business, when someone under the table pokes your business.
What?
Hey, how would you like to turn against your friends in exchange for forbidden knowledge?
Betraying your friend sounds bad, but forbidden knowledge sounds dope. You listen to her pitch.
Basically, I just need you to tell me Damien and Liam's hidden weaknesses for, like, totally innocent reasons. In exchange, I'll teach you one of my most secret Slayer techniques. What's that you say? You'll totally do it and I can trust what you say 100%? Great. Which technique do you want to learn?
All of them.
How to punch a dude so hard his head explodes.
Oh god.
You tell the Slayer that Liam's weakness is tense silence and Damien's weakness is back rubs.
Really? But that's so simple. I'll bury them in pregnant pauses and manual tension release, respectively. Oh, you want to know my secret technique? There's nothing easier. Just punch someone right, but instead of punching them hard, punch them really, really, really hard.
You've punched hard, and you're even punched really hard. But really, really hard, that's revolutionary.
What the hell?
You test out your newfound skills on the Slayer. You don't have enough practice to make her head explode just yet, but you do manage to give her a terrible headache. You gain +4 boldness.
My
So
boldness
wait,
is up.
Cheetah. Did your boldness just get poked?
It did.
Her business got poked.
My bold
gonna go-
business.
I'm gonna go at the same table as last time. Left, bottom left.
Vera and Damien. You find Damien and Vera hunched over a scale bottle of spooky National Bank, made of milk cartons, lunch trays, and ketchup packets.
Alright. We'll go through the side entrance, disable the alarms with an EMP, blow the safe.
Why don't we just blow up the side entrance, blow up the alarms, and blow up the safe?
Because we only have so much C4, Damien.
That sounds like a personal problem. What's this thing?
Damien points at a kosher dill pickle in front of the vault labeled Police Ogre.
That's the police ogre. He's got eyes all the way around his head, never sleeps, doesn't take bribes, and is invincible in combat.
Can't we just blow him up?
No, we can't blow him up. We need to find a way around him.
Well, I'm out of ideas. Yo, Wolf! We'll cut you in on one of the heists, if you can solve this ogre problem for us.
Luckily, you're a heist mastermind. Before Vera or Damien can react, you... ...
Eat the pickle.
Quick as a flash, you snatch the pickle off the table and bite it in half.
Yes! Success! Suck it, ogre!
That doesn't actually solve the...
Look, Vera! Now the path to the vault is clear. We can blow it up. We can blow it open and walk out with the cash.
But the ogre is still there.
The map doesn't lie, Vera. I see no ogre.
Fine! Why don't you two just rob the bank then? I'll focus on my illegal drug trade.
You're happy to share a romantic heist with Damien. Together you eat the actual ogre just like you ate the pickle, and everyone knows police ogres are the ultimate aphrodisiac.
Oh god.
Trade
a
places.
fucking demon.
Everybody chooses something bad. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players before clicking.
Dick.
Dick's not bad.
It's bad to me.
Michael Jackson is bad.
Hemorrhoids!
Bad to the bone.
Player order said based on how horrible it would be if the selected thing was part of a torture device or a legal punishment.
So we have Dick, Michael Jackson, and hemorrhoids.
Hemorrhoids? Michael
So-
Jackson and Dick.
I feel like Michael Jackson would just be kind of, I don't know, like, awkward, sad,
And
and,
then
a
just
little
grabs his
pleasant.
crotch.
Yeah.
I don't want to get beaten down by a dick as much as I like them.
Stay down on your knees. Whoosh.
Yeah.
It's in my eye.
Sorry, Blue, I think Dick takes two.
It burns. It burns.
To evening. Ita.
It's
Blur.
blurry. I need to go to the auditorium.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have decided to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. And plus new creativity.
Ooh. Nice.
You turn around to find Vera staring at you. This often happens, but for some reason it's not a death stare this time. She actually looks kind of happy to see you. Weird. You decide to do what you do best. Push your luck.
Finally, if you had taken any longer to come over here, I would have had to have my minions drag you here. Listen, my date for tonight was unexpectedly eaten by vultures. Totally not my fault. Anyway, I need to fill the slots somehow, and I thought maybe you could recommend one of your more attractive friends.
Ouch.
Okay.
Hey, you should pick me.
Ha, just kidding, darling. You're not half bad.
Aw.
But seriously, meet me at the Thousand Arms at 9:15 p.m. or the vultures will eat twice today.
Did Vera just ask you on a date? She did. This is like Christmas in whatever damn month it is right now. But if you don't want this to be more than just a one-time thing, you best come up with an incredible dinner gift to win her over.
More vultures.
Magic mirror that'll always tell her how fabulous she looks. The head of her greatest enemy. That one.
So bold. You get your trusty decapitation axe out of your storage and lop the head off of Salgar Babcock, shape-shifting reptile / human rights attorney.
What?
Luckily, reptoids don't bleed much. You're able to deliver the head in a delicate satin pouch on a silver tray. At dinner that night, Vera excitedly unties the drawstring and opens the bag.
You shouldn't have. Because murder is a crime, but I'm glad you did it anyway. Zalagar has been such a pain ever since he discovered that I don't pay my child laborers, or some nonsense like that. How's a girl supposed to make a living when she's expected to pay every child that works for her?
Vera later informs you that her actual greatest enemy is time itself, but you can't decapitate time. And anyway, it's the thought that counts. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness.
That counts as a second date. Outdoors.
Doors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob the scary clown.
What?
You accept the
Why am I
challenge.
talking to a cat to begin with?
You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really? Do you think that's how this works? Well, if it is, you gain +2 fun. Poor Bob.
Poor Bob. He
You
never
notice
stood a
Vera and
chance.
Miranda at the edge of the rave with their arms crossed. You dance over to try and find out what's up.
I truly want to be excited about this uproarious event, but I'll say what we're both thinking. This rave looks like a techno trash fire. I didn't wish to be crude, but it is true. I want to hang out and have a good time, but I can't relax in this chaotic environment. I've put some thought into this, and I think that the problem is a lack of color coordination. It almost always is. That's why my father painted everyone in the kingdom aquamarine. But we have no legal authority at this rave. How will we ever coordinate their colors?
Kill them all.
That's where I'm stuck right now. Frankly, if only there was some way.
Seeking German shepherds.
Magic prism.
So smart. You pull out the prism of color separation that you crafted in your AP attack fashion class. You toss it into the center of the dance, and it lights up like an extremely deadly disco ball.
Oh god.
Look, it's sucking the students in and spitting them out in lines according to the color of their outfits. Why are they screaming? Does this mean it's working? Yeah, that's what it means.
The prism destroys several students because it can't determine the primary color of their outfits. But that's what they get for not matching. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts.
I win.
Boldness. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. So you do some graffiti on the wall. No way. The graffiti says, "I'm bold as fuck." And you know what? Turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall. A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, "Well, not as bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold." And then you gain +2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you.
Oh my god! Did you hear? They finally invented a tattoo gun that works on Ghost!
What?
I'm totally gonna get one as soon as school lets out. Oh shit! We should definitely get matching tattoos. You wanna?
Of course you do. What are you, responsible? The important question is, what kind of tattoo do you want to get? The entire text of the Necronomicon. You be the first half, I'll be the second half. Knuckle tats. You get party. Oh god. And I'll get tipper for. Yeah. Put the knuckles together, and you know what that spells.
I
No, let's do the Necronomicon. Oh.
Wow. Ever heard of a little thing called cultural appropriation? The Necronomicon is our book. You have no right to tattooing it anywhere on your dumb flesh.
Some kind of shadow thing.
No, shh. I don't care about your great-granddad was a necromancer or you're a zombie or a Frankenstein.
Frankenstein isn't a monster, just a human doctor. But you guess it's not the best time to correct her.
The Necronomicon is for ghosts and skeletons only, okay? God, I can't believe it's 2018 and we're still having this conversation. And to think, I almost got a tattoo with you.
Devastated, you drown your sorrows by getting dang tattooed on your chest. It's not a good look. You lose -2 charm and -1 fun.
Wow.
Monster prom draws near. Kita, who you taking?
Oh, shit. Who was I romancing this entire time? Vera?
I don't even know.
Vera.
Vera.
I'm
Wolf.
gonna go with Damien.
You've talked to him twice.
I ate an ogre for him, though. Me.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Prom? With you? What a noob. I'd have more fun setting on ants on fire, which is what I'll which is what I'll actually be doing on prom night. Setting ants on fire is rad. Now, get out of my sight!
It's okay. You moved on from this horrible and shameful failure. You became a functional person, and eventually you met a sweet banshee called Ash. You shared lots of common interests, and after dating for some years, you married.
Huh.
One day, in the middle of a casual conversation, you mentioned how you couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Despite your years of happiness, your marriage couldn't endure such a pathetic revelation. And so Ash abandoned you the next day. And thus you live the rest of your life alone and sad. Never forget, Monster Prom is the most important thing.
Oh god.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you.
What? Not a chance in the world, darling. Poor life choices is how I died. So now I can tell poor afterlife choices when I see one. And boo, you're a big one.
You couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Actually, you couldn't get a date for the rest of your life.
At least I got married.
Some nights, alone in your bed, you wish sadness was an STD, because at least then you wouldn't be getting so much of it. Ita, you finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you.
Good luck.
Prom together? I'm not a delicate flower that spends her days waiting for someone to ask her to prom. Fuck. I'm a strong, confident, self-made woman. I can ask someone to prom myself. Would you want to come to the prom with me? Yes! Fucking victory! See, there you have it. I can do it myself. And I dare you to decline my proposal, sweetheart. Vera Oberlin plays to win. Fucking
At that
yeah!
point, Prom was raided by the police. They were looking for Vera, probably on account of one of her many crimes against humanity. But you were 2 steps ahead. By that time, you were flying to Madagascar, sharing a glass of wine.
Look
You might
how
not be
happy
your
I
partner in
look.
crime, but you also turned prom night into a trip together, so it was worth it.
What the fuck?
Blue? Is this not something that I've said about you on multiple occasions? Blues eat their young.
I don't get a quote.
Yep. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened. And it was wonderful. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Some haters once said adult life would put that mean bitch in her place. But you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her little bitch. Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. He has written a book about it. Polly graduated at doing lots of ayahuasca, and now she appears to people hallucinating to act as their spirit animal. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
I still don't know who the fleshy pink dude in the middle is.
That's what I was about to ask.
Never found him.
I'll look it up at some point.
So what'd you think of Monster Prom?
It's actually pretty fun.
Yes!
We'll have to play it again sometime.
And honestly, like, there have been a few times where we run into, like, double questions or stuff. But I noticed today there was one that you had where you picked the answer that I picked last time and it was wrong. And I was like, I wanted to be like, don't pick that, but I didn't. But you picked it and it was right, so it changes. So,
I
like,
think any answer can be wrong or right, just depending on your stats.
What question was it?
I can't remember. It was when you were talking with the coach about like making art.
Oh, the points are inside of us.
Yeah, that one. Because I had that and I picked that last time, and it was just completely wrong.
Wow.
So I was just like, no, but it was right.
Huh.
So yeah, this game
Okay,
has a
so
lot
it's
of replayability.
stat-based.
Yeah.
Huh.
Learn something today, Kita.
Nice.
And you learned Blue has an epic coach voice.
Yes.
Okay.